राम राम हरे हरे। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हो। Today I am doing Sri Ranganatham Ashtakam. श्री रंगनाथा की जय हो। आनंद रूपे निज बोध रूपे ब्रह्म स्वरूपे श्रुति मूर्ति रूपे शशांक रूपे रमणीय रूपे श्रीरंग रूपे रमता मनो में कावेरी तीरे करुणा विलोले मंदार मूले धृत चारु केले दैत्यांत काले खिल लोक लीले श्रीरंग लीले रमतां मनो में लक्ष्मी निवासे जगतां निवासे ऋत पद्मवासे रविबिंब वासे कृपा निवासे गुणवृंद वासे श्रीरंगवासे रमतां मनो में ब्रह्मादि वंदे जगदेक वंदे मुकुंद वंदे सुरनाथ वंदे व्यासादि वंदे सनकादि वंदे श्रीरंग वंदे रमतां मनो में ब्रह्मादिराजे गरुडाधिराजे वैकुंठराजे सुरराजराजे त्रैलोक्यराजे खिललोकराजे श्रीरंगराजे रमतां मनो में अमोघमुद्रे परिपूर्ण निद्रे श्रीयोग निद्रे ससमुद्र निद्रे श्वेतेक भद्रे जगदेक निद्रे श्रीरंग भद्रे रमतां मनो में सचित्र शायी भुजगेंद्र शायी नंदांक शायी कमलांक शायी क्षीराब्धिशायी वटपत्रशायी श्रीरंगशायी रमतां मनो में इदं हिरंगं त्यजतामिहांगं पुनर्न चांगं यदि चांगमेति पाणो रथांगं चरणेम्बुगांगं याने विहंगं शयने भुजंगम् रंगनाथाष्टकं पुण्यं प्रातरुत्थाय य पठेत् सर्वान् कामान् वाप्नोति रंगी सायुज्यमाप्नुयात्। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। As today we are doing Sri Sampradaya class, so I am doing the Ramanujacharya's Pranam Mantra. Yo nityamachyuta padambujayugma rukma व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरो भगवतोऽस्य दहेकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणो शरणं प्रपद्ये। Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam to all devotees. Dandavat pranam Prabhuji. Thank you for so wonderful seva. Hare Krishna.
Shad Prabhuji? Yes, Prabhuji. I think that Prema Mataji is doing today class, right? Yes. Is she there? And let me give her a call then. Raksha Mataji, in the meantime, you can give the translation of Ranganatha Ashtakam.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay. Hare Krishna. Translation. My mind delights in the divine form of Sri Ranganatha. That form resting on the Adishesha, absorbed in bliss Ananda Rupe and immersed in his own self, Nija Bodha Rupe. That form embodying the essence of Brahman, Brahma Swarupe, and the essence of all the Shrutis, Vedas, Shruti Murti
Oh,
Rupe.
Namaste,
That
Premaji. Premaji, your class is today, right? Aren't you? Not today? The 14th, I think that is the India date, you know. Oh, should I told you that? It, are you sure? I'm very sorry, but I should have told you then. Those dates are India dates. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
my may I continue, Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
My mind delights in the divine form of Sri Ranga, Sri Ranganatha. That form fills my being with bliss. My mind delights in the divine plays of Sri Ranganatha. Those plays of him showering compassion at the bank of river Kaveri, just like its gentle waves. Those plays of him assuming beautiful sportive forms at the roof of the Mandara tree. Those plays of his incarnation slaying the demons in all the lokas. My mind delights in the divine play of Sri Ranga, Sri Ranganatha. Those plays fill my being with bliss. My mind delights in the various abode of Sri Ranganatha, that abode of him dwelling with Devi Lakshmi in Vaikuntha, those abode of him dwelling amidst all the beings this world in temples, that abode of him within the lotus of the heart of the devotees as divine consciousness, and that abode of him within the orb of the sun representing the image of the divine, that abode of him in the acts of compassion, and that abode of him within the excellent virtues. My mind delights in the various abodes of the Sri Ranga, Sri Ranganatha. Those abodes fills my being with the bliss. My mind delights in the worship of Sri Ranganatha, that worship performed by Lord Brahma and other gods. The worship performed by the devotees consider him as the one Lord of the universe. The worship performed by Sri Mukunda and the worship performed by the chief of the Suras, that is Indradev. The worship performed by the sages Vyas and other sages. The worship performed by sage Sankara and other Kumaras. My mind delights in the worship of Sri Ranga. Sri Ranganatha. His worship fills my being with bliss. My mind delights in the lordship of Sri Ranganatha, who is the Lord of Brahma, who is the Lord of Garuda, who is the Lord of Vaikuntha, and who is the Lord of the King of Suras, that is Indradeva, who is the Lord of three worlds, who is the Lord of all the worlds. My mind delights in the lordship of Sri Ranga, Sri Ranganatha. His lordship fills my being with the bliss. My mind delights in the auspicious divine sleep of Sri Ranganatha, that posture of unfailing rest which nothing can disturb, that complete sleep which is full with fullness, that auspicious yoga nidra which is absorbed in itself in fullness, and that posture of sleeping over the milky ocean and controlling everything, that posture of rest is the one source of auspiciousness in the universe, and one great sleep with which gives rest amidst all the activities and finally absorbs the universe. My mind delights in the auspicious divine sleep of Sri Ranga, Sri Ranganatha. That auspicious divine sleep fills my being with the bliss. My mind delights in the auspicious resting pose of Ranganatha, that resting pose adorned with variegated garments and ornaments, that resting pose over the king of Sarpan, that is Adishesha, that resting pose on the lap of Nanda Gopa and Yashoda, that resting pose on the lap of Devi Lakshmi, that resting pose over the milky ocean, and the resting pose over the banyan leaf. My mind delights in the auspicious resting poses of Sri Ranga, Sri Ranganatha. Those auspicious resting poses fill my being with the bliss. The indeed is Ranga, Sri Rangam, where if anyone share his body will not come back again with body, that is, will not be born again. If that body had approached the Lord, that is, taken refuge in the Lord, glory to Sri Ranganatha, whose hand holds the discuss from whose lotus feet river Ganga originated, who rides on his bird vehicle Garuda, and who sleep on the bed of serpent. Glory to Sri Ranganatha. This Ranganatha Ashtakam, which is auspicious, he who reside after getting up early in the morning, all the desire are fulfilled, and finally he attains the Sayujya of Sri Ranganatha, absorption in the essence of Sri Ranganatha, and get liberated. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai ho. Thank you,
Jai.
Prabhuji, for so wonderful seva.
Um, Rohit, somebody's going to recap, right? Before Premaji. Oh, Premaji is right here. Namaste, Premaji.
Hari Bol,
Uh,
Namaste. Kshama Prarthana.
no
I was
problem, no
thinking
problem.
14th, so
It's my fault,
I'll,
I should have told you that
no.
those dates are from India dates.
Yeah, India date.
Prabhuji, is somebody going to recap before Pramaji starts?
Yeah, please go ahead. Class continue.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. May I?
Yeah,
please
please
go
go
ahead.
ahead. आपके recap का करिएगा.
Yes. Just a minute. Yeah. Is it visible? Yeah, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Prema Mataji, His Grace Charu Chandra Prabhuji, His Grace Sharad Prabhuji, and all devotees. Last time it was Saturday. I was for election duty, but it was really great thing that I could view through the recording and live streamed, and it was available on YouTube by Sanjay Prabhuji. So thank you very much. So I could not release lively this lecture, but I could understand the feelings, and so many things were clear when I tried to prepare for my recap seva. So thank you. Guruji. It is a vast work, and it is how this basic foundation it has been rooted for Vaishnavism and how it has been evolved. So uh, this lesson 5 it was presented by His Grace Charuchandra Prabhuji, and he went through the introductory representation of Purva Vaishnava Sampradaya, and it was the general introduction to the four schools of Vaishnava philosophy. So yes, we are going through Govind Bhashya, and so these are the prerequisite sessions His Grace Charuchandra Prabhu has decided to conduct, and we are all going through it. And in detail, we have also studied Jainism and Buddhism also. And so today again, Prema Mataji will enlighten us these topics which are coming ahead, and especially about the Vaishnavism, and especially about the Sri Sampradaya. So she will be touching this lesson 6. So lesson 5 dealt with this introductory representation of this four schools of thoughts as per Vaishnava philosophy, and it was how Prabhuji explained so nicely that yes, it was the atheistic philosophy Shankaracharya tried to root. So here we are not going to consider Jainism and Buddhism, but how atheistic philosophy it has been. It was a foundation for the other philosophies, as we will see, or for Vaishnava philosophy. So it was based on time issues, and so such philosophies they have been evolved, and Shankaracharya's philosophy, it was based on Keval Advaitavad, that is impersonal monism, and that the attributeless form of the Brahman. So it focuses on, and there are two aspects, that is Jiv Tattva and supreme entity, that is absolute truth, and that is about having the Brahman Swarup. And so, based on the next Vaishnava philosophies, they went through the three levels of perception, the own aspect of divinity, and three angles of division based on Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. Yeah. So, can anyone tell us? So, how was philosophy of Shankaracharya, or it was based on?
Yes, Mataji, that not
Yes, Prabhuji.
yeah, Kevala Advaita Mataji. Okay.
Very nice.
That is the Adi Shankaracharya philosophy.
Yeah.
Okay. And Brahman is the ultimate truth. Yeah. And that is completely impersonal Mataji.
Yeah. Yeah. Nirakar, that is Brahman.
Nirakar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. God is
attributeless.
Nirakar and Nirgun.
Yeah, and
Yeah. Everything is coming from Brahman, everything will go back to Brahman. Okay. Everything will dissolve in Brahman. Okay. So as a person, our soul also will not exist. It will completely merge into Brahman. Okay.
yeah.
That is a summary takeaway from Kevala Advaita from last session, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
And Brahman is under the influence of Maya.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very
Then
important.
it comes Jiva Tattva. Then becomes Jiva Tattva, you know. And Jiva Tattva can become Brahman only upon getting this knowledge from Vedanta Sutras. So only because of Ajnana they believe Jiva Tattva comes. But the main thing is the Brahman coming under the influence of Maya that undercuts the all-powerful Brahman, what they're saying, you know. So that is the sticky issue.
Yeah. Yeah, so nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah, under the clutches of Maya, if it's been there, so becomes Jiva Tattva, and if one acquires the knowledge, can again become, can get acquainted with the Brahman Swarup. And so here it is a Nirakar, formless, the attributeless form of the Supreme. It is been mentioned, and that is oneness. Uh, the two Jiva Tattvas and Supreme. And so, likewise, it was on the backdrop that time, and the Shankaracharya's philosophy we can see. And so, Prabhuji skipped this few things like what are they? They are already covered.
Yeah, let's skip this and
Yes.
focus on Vaishnavism, okay?
Yes. Yeah. So as per four philosophies, they have been evolved, and we call it as a philosophical spectrum. So Brahman, that is Brahma Jyoti. So localized version is called as Paramatma, and Bhagwan, who is filled with six kinds of opulences. And yes, this Vaishnava philosophy, it has been evolved into four philosophies, as you can see on the slide also. And it is the Achintya Vedabhet Tattva which has become the platform, and Dashanam Tattva, it became the basis for Govinda Bhashan, and that is a Vedanta Sutra philosophy. And from Vedanta Sutra, as Shankaracharya quoted, Brahman is everything, but that is under Maya, that is Avidya. But Gaudiya Sampradaya, we do see Ramanandis tried to challenge at the temple of Shri Radha Govindji at Jaipur, and so till that time we were not having such philosophies written or told like, um, but there were no commentaries available with Gaudiya Sampradaya. But this commentary, it was made available, as Prabhuji said, it was blessings in disguise, and it was Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Saint Sri Baladev Vidyabhushan, and he wrote this particular commentaries, and it has been the basis for our ISKCON also, and for Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So here we can see what is Vaishnavism. that is basically what is Vaishnavism? Yeah, it is devotion to Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna, isn't it? So based on that, so there are minor differences in these four schools of thought. So based on the unique perspective of divinity and causal factors, and yes, so these four philosophies, the one it is Vishnu Swami's that is Sri Vallabhacharya's Pushti Marga, Pushti Sampradaya. Then is Sri Ramanujacharya's Visishta Advaitavad philosophy. It is Nimbarkacharya's Advaitavad philosophy, which has been introduced by Sanakadi Kumar, four Kumara, Chatush Kumars, and Madhvacharya Shuddha Advaita, that is purified dualism, that is Brahma Sampradaya, and ISKCON is an offshoot of this Madhva Sampradaya, and it was introduced by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and yes, we can see here in the next slide. Okay, so how the Sampradaya. So the first one, that is Ramanujacharya's Sampradaya. And can anyone highlight on this? The few key points.
Since we are going to hear from Premaji,
yeah,
we may speak also this one.
Yeah. It is.
Premaji is going to enlighten us all about from Sri Sampradaya point of view, and that's what we are all looking forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah, in short, we will have a platform for today's lecture. So, Sri Sampradaya, it follows Sri Ramanujacharya, that is Vishishta Advaitavad, that is distinct monism, and that is distinct non-dualism theory. And quality-wise, between Jiva and Supreme, they are saying that is Satchit Ananda, but quantity-wise they are different. So qualities are same, Satchitananda, but quantity wise, Lord is having the ocean of these qualities, and we do hardly have a drop of it. So they do follow the worship of Lakshmi Narayan ji. Okay, so today Mataji will be highlighting more on this particular philosophy. Then is Vishnu Swami's purified non-dualism, that is Shuddha Advaita. So, can anyone highlight the few key points for this theory?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes,
so this particular sampradaya, they believe in the Vatsalya Ras, and it's a Pushti Marga wherein they worship the baby, the Bal Gopala, Lord in the form of Bal Gopala, and Lord Shiva is it is Lord Shiva's sampradaya.
Yeah, as thank you, Samta Mataji. As we see in Brahma Jyoti, as there is no swarup of Lord, it has been explained in that theory. So it is very difficult for devotees, for the service, for the sevas, and to reciprocate also. It becomes very difficult. So there is no rasa, there is no seva in Brahma Jyoti, so as to serve. In Vaikuntha Loka, we do see there are rasas like Vatsalya Ras. Here you can see in Vishnu Swami's Sampradaya. So there is Vatsalya Ras. Okay. But if we see in back to Godhead, that is Golok Dham. So there is Madhurya Ras, Sakhya Ras. So so that is a very intimate relationship of devotees with Lord Krishna, and so as we see in Madhva Sampradaya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, we do see how the devotees relish of these rasas, five rasas, and the leelas of Lord based on Nama, Rup, Gun, and Leela, etc. So, as Samta Mataji said, it is Vallabhacharyas, which is based on Pushti Mark and Vatsalya Ras, and Pushti means so as to nourish. Okay, so they do have the faith in the Lord that Lord is like the child. So it has been also said here in our temple that we should serve the Lord in the temple as a king. And when the Lord is at home in our altar, so we should serve him like a child. So one should be so careful and caring about the deities at home also. And it is the sampradaya is based on Rudra Sampradaya introduced by Shiva and Sri Vishnu Swami. Uh, Thank you, Samta Mataji. Then is Ramanujacharya's Visishta Advaita that has been there, and how it refuted Keval Advaita. Okay, so here, so then is Nimbakacharya's Dvaita Advaitavad, that is dualistic non-dualism. So can anyone explain for this? The example of what it was given so as to make this topic simple. Any example as mentioned on the screen so as to understand this philosophy?
It's illustrated the example of the sun and its rays.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mataji.
It doesn't,
Yes.
though it is separate, but it joins together like this.
Thank you, Shamaji. There is interconnectedness between these two, that is Jiva and Supreme, and Supreme is supreme, and Jiva is subordinate. So the analogy of the sun, it is with Supreme, and the rays, they are nothing but those are the Jivas. And as it has been explained, so the origin and product, the origin is the Supreme One, that is the Lord Himself, and the subordinates, they are nothing but jivas, or they are the devotees, no? So this unity in diversity, Prabhuji said it here, that this particular philosophy is based, and it explains about the soul as well as Lord. They are different, yet they are connected. So it was highlighted by Prabhuji so nicely, it is understood. And thank you, Harsha Mataji. For next, we will be, yes, seeing Madhvacharya Shuddha Dvaitavad philosophy, that is a purified dualism. So can anyone explain about Sampradaya like Madhvacharya's Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya? So much it is to talk.
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna. This sampradaya comes from the Brahmaji himself, and Madhvacharya gives the complete द्वैतवाद, प्योर द्वैतवाद, मतलब पंच भेद। उसमें आता है परमात्मा और आत्मा का डिफरेंस है, ब्रह्मन और प्रकृति, पुरुष और प्रकृति का डिफरेंस है, देन जीवात्मा इन जीवात्मा में भी भेद है, और जीवात्मा और मैटर में भी भेद है, और मैटर में भी भेद है। उन्होंने बहुत ही क्लियरली ये 5 भेदों को समझाया है, और ये फिलोसॉफी की स्थापना की है।
Yeah, Achintya Bheda Tattva, as introduced by Sri Chaitanya.
Yes, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu take this and make the Achintya Bheda philosophy.
Yes, yes. So in Srimad Bhagavad Gita also we do see it emphasizes on Jiva, isn't it? About the Lord, and about the reciprocation, about Prakriti, about Adhyatmic Jug, na? Material world, etc. And Lord says, Prabhuji also had said in his lecture that Mamai Vansho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Okay, so our philosophy, it has been so rooted in Shastra, it has been seen, and our philosophy is the reflection of all this. And so it is perfect and cannot be refuted, and yeah, by somebody. And yes, it is how Shankaracharya's philosophy, it was been uh, what we can say discarded by Madhvacharya's philosophy, and it is based on the unique logic that absolute fine difference between Jiva and Supreme, and it is more akin to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy that qualitatively They are both Sachit and Ananda, but supreme is Vibhu. Word Vibhu is used by Prabhuji, and quantitatively it's huge. Vibhu means quantitatively huge, and how Jiva, because of ignorance and because of clutches, gets this bodily forms like Jiva or Atman Swarup. So likewise, it is being explained. So it is so great that which is beyond Brahman and Brahmajyoti. Okay, so this Madhvacharya's Brahma Mantra Gaudiya Sampradaya. Okay, so we have seen. So in conclusion, here a devotion dial. Imagine a devotion dial where each philosophical school represents, and how it finds a fine balanced midpoint in between this. And among this, Madhvacharya's philosophy boldly asserts the distinctiveness between the divine and Jivatman, in contrast to other philosophies. So these are the four school of thought, and we are so proud and so blessed, Prabhuji, feel that we are in such a congregation, this group, that we get to know about this truth, what its absolute truth, and how we are and what we are as Jivatman. And so, yes, in this lifetime, because of this devotional service, we are able to get the we are getting committed towards a personal and loving relationship with the divine, which serves as a powerful narrative to impersonal philosophies affirming the importance of devotional service for the spiritual realization. So thank you, Prabhuji. And here now we are waiting for welcome of Grace Prema Mataji. So her profile is huge, isn't it? Her contribution is great.
Let's welcome her warmly.
Yeah, that was a good, very nice
Premaji,
recapitulation.
welcome back to our little family.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji, welcome.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Pranam Mataji.
Hari, Sanjeevji, will you be sharing the screen, my PowerPoint which I had sent, or should I to share?
You can share too, Mataji. Premaji, yeah, if it's possible for you. Otherwise, we can do it. Somebody could do it.
Yeah, okay, I can. There is no problem.
You can share the screen.
Sure. Yes. Haribol.
So that way you can control it.
All right. No problem. Okay. Let me. Okay, so before we go to the professional, I mean, the way you all have a hand on the PowerPoint and technical, the way you all present, I am not so good in those technical things.
Devaji, please. This is our very small family. It's
no, I understand.
And you are one of us.
Yes, but I would like to share something very interesting.
And you have very beautiful slides.
It was 1988 when I knew my father-in-law would be like, it was like anytime he'll pass on. So what I did, I knew I will not be allowed to touch anything in the kitchen. My mother-in-law will not allow me. If I don't have Shank Chakra here. You understand? So, I mean, that's how Visishta Advaita begins. So let me just put it across what that's my, humble request. So go on along with what I understood from my childhood.
Mataji, Premaji, could I share with with everyone here in this group? Premaji married very young, actually. She was probably about 16 or 18, I think. Married very young, and just look, incredible she has done.
I don't know. So
you continue your schooling later after marriage also, right?
Yeah, we were posted to Jammu, Raghunath Mandir, Jammu, Srinagar, and no, I completed my schooling, and then I was already with the Delhi college, so going and coming. Anyways, long history.
But sorry for interruption.
No, not at all. So you said it's a family. 1988, when I knew like I will not be allowed to touch anything in the kitchen, I said, oh my God, I have to go to the Guruji and get my Samasharanam. It is called Samasharanam, which means I take the Diksha from the Guru and they put Shank Chakra on my, here. So my father, I told my father, I said, you have to take me. I don't know, whatever, because I know for sure she's not going to allow me to touch anything in the kitchen. And anytime my father-in-law would be like, so he took me and he took both of us, and then we have Samashiranam and Baranyasam. So Samashiranam is the first Diksha, that is, they just put Shanti Chakra and they tell us in the ears the Dvaya Mantra. Dvaya Mantra, then Ashtakshara Mantra, and then Charama Shloka. So these three, I'll go in detail about it.
Okay.
And then you have to, yeah. So when
is your video screen on now?
Yeah. Is there anything?
Okay.
Is it okay?
Somehow I see myself only screen.
Share.
Sharad Prabhuji, everybody can see her because I don't see her picture.
Yeah, can see.
Yes, can see clearly.
No, her screen is clear, but her video image is not seen here.
No, but then my screen is like, it looks as if it is frozen. I'm also seeing that. I'm not moving. Let me see if my internet connection. It's Miami. I don't know. Anyway, so once I got this Diksha, they naturally told me the in my ears. And then I have to take the obeisance of the Guruji. So when I started doing, and they know, the Guruji will know how many times, like, we do 4 times, 6 times, 8 times. We don't fall Shashtangam. Shashtangam is Sashta Ankam. So that sort of obeisance only the male does, and we do it Panchangam. So 5 angas only on the floor. So, okay, when that was done, very soon he said, get up. And then we got the Baranyasam. Baranyasam is Prapatti. So these two Dikshas, when I took, it was the Amma, our Acharya. So when I started teaching ISKCON Science and Spirituality for the youth, they asked me, why don't you get the this one? I said, no, 1988, we can have only one guru. It's been already done. So they accepted. It was Mangalore ISKCON. I think, you know what, my internet connection is something is like, because I seem to be just the same, not even moving, but I'm sure you can all hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. No problem.
Yes,
Okay,
Mataji, we able to hear you.
Okay, so after that, we are supposed to follow certain things. Okay, so this was done in 88. Why did I go and do it? Because I will not be allowed to touch anything which we do for the puja. Anything that has been offered to Krishna, I will not be allowed. So it's only Sriman Narayana. So only she will touch. And I know, like, she's not going to allow me. Even filling water or making prasad or even touching the vessel. So that's how it's been going on. But it suited me because I was studying. I shared it with Prabhuji. Yeah, so I mean, it was okay because I never had to get into the kitchen. But I don't know what made me to think, no, I should get into this. So this Prapatti and Samasharanam is the basic thing when you get into the Visishta Advaita. So when you say Dvaita, there is 2 syllables added, Advaita, then Visishta Advaita. So all 3. So there is a difference between faith and religion. So we all have the faith, okay, and we all know there is a Paramatma, and everything basis is from Veda. I'm not getting into that sort of a thing, but more on the application. So what is it Ramanuja said, and why he had to come and start doing it? We have been
We seem to have lost your voice. Premaji, can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji, Mataji is lost.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think our internet issue is there.
Yeah, now
Maybe
Yeah,
one of us can show the slides.
yeah, okay. Let me just check my internet.
Okay.
But it shows full. Okay. Okay. Neil?
Before we could see your image, but now we cannot see your image.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
No, you know what I'm going to
anybody can show her screen, her PowerPoint.
I'll take my laptop to another room and just find out where
Okay.
why this is not coming.
While you do that, we can show the slides.
Yeah. One second. I'll just find
Okay.
out if there is anything wrong in the internet.
Okay, because we cannot see your image also.
We are not able to see? Okay.
No.
I'll take this laptop to another room.
What you can do, reboot it, and maybe sometime that works. Reboot it.
Huh?
Reboot it. Turn it off,
Okay.
and then again turn it on.
Okay.
And again log on again.
Okay. Let me just check.
Prasad Prabhu, Sanjay Prabhu, somebody could help Premaji.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me get my laptop.
Okay. Maybe we can show our slides. Everybody has our slides.
Yes, Prabhuji, I have with me.
Okay, so maybe I'll tell her to, while she's trying to reboot it and see if it works. If it doesn't, then let us show her slides. At least we could hear her voice.
Mataji, you have laptop to show the slides, Mataji? I'm asking to Raksha, Mataji.
No, Mat Prabhuji, I have tablet.
No,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Do you have the slides?
Laptop, Prabhuji, I'm connecting to laptop. Just give me a few
Okay,
seconds.
good. Thank you.
Prabhuji, till Mataji joins, may I chant the two few sloka of
Yeah,
Mukund
please,
Mala?
please. Yeah, go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes, Prabhuji. श्रीनाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण भक्त प्रिय चक्रपाणे श्रीपद्मनाभाच्युत केट भारे श्रीराम पद्माक्ष हरे मुरारे.
Is
Yes,
she there
Mataji
now?
join.
Premaji, are you there?
No, she is not logged in.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, continue, Raksha Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. अनंत वैकुंठ
No, she is
मुकुंद
logging in.
कृष्ण. Yes,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
I guess one of us could show her slides.
Prabhu, I connected to laptop. Just give me a minute, sir.
Okay, all right. Premaji, Prasad
Yeah.
Prabhu is probably going to show her your slides.
Okay. Fine.
So we can
Thank
see
you.
your video image now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Continue, Premaji. Continue.
Okay. So, are you sharing my PowerPoint?
Yeah. PowerPoint. Prasad Prabhu is doing that.
Give me a few seconds.
Oh, sure. No problem. So when we had this Shank Chakra, okay, and that's the heat mudras. So it doesn't mean that I become immediately like, Ramanujadasi or change my name, nothing. But there are certain principles which we are supposed to follow.
Okay.
First is Sattva Ahar. And the basic thing is, the grandparents come and tell us, don't go and eat anywhere, anything, unless and until it is pressure. So that's how we begin. Okay, thank you. Now the slides have come. Sorry for that.
No, it's such a beautiful slides. There's I wanted everybody to see.
I don't know. So Ramanujacharya had 5 gurus. Okay. And one of the guru, he went 18 times. 18 times, 18 kilometers he traveled. I mean, when you read the history, you will know, just to get the mantras. Ashtakshara mantra. Ashta aksharam, 8 aksharam. Now the Vedas have, so they have tried, Pancha aksharam is Namah Shivaya, Lakshmi Natha. They tried everything. And why Narayanaya Namaha? Why is it coming? All these things is an explanation in Rahasya Traya Saram. So there are 5 texts, one Visishta Advaita, one you follow. There are 5 texts you should be knowing. Sri Bhashyam, then you are supposed to know Rahasya Trayasaram, Gita Bhashyam, 3 of them, then Bhagavat Vishayam. What is Bhagavat Vishayam? That's the beauty. Those who know Tamil, there are 12 Alvars. Now these Alvars, if you just see on your left, I mean, from your screen, when you see Poigai Alvar, Budattalvar, Peyalvar, Tirumalizhai Alvar, Kulasegara Alvar, Nammalvar, then you will also see here Andal. Andal is the only female, Periyalvar's daughter who is standing there on that Tondaradi Podi Alvar. And Tirpan Alvar, Tirumangai Alvar.
Premaji, excuse me. Alvar means they are the acharyas?
No, Alvar, because they are the ones, Narayana's all Ayudham. Krishna said after this Dwapara Yuga, he said, you know what? No one has come behind me. No one has wanted moksha. No one knows what it is. I spoke this one to Arjuna, but nobody came behind me. So his Ayudham, okay, all his Ayudham. So, they came down as Alvar.
I see.
Yes, they came down. So each one has got an history. If you go, if you get into it, Bhudatalvar, Desigar is
personified Shastra. Personified Shastras, right?
Exactly. So all these personified Shastras, what they did, they were into so much of Prema Bhakti. They were just like, like Periyalvar, for example. One example I'll give. Periyalvar, what he did, this one of the king said, I want to know who is Paratattva. Who is the supreme person and who is the cause for moksham. So I want to be the one of, if I am interested in moksham, I'm in the mokshu, right? So everybody is asked. Now, Vishnu Chittar, Periyalvar, Periya means big, So Alvar, now he is Garudan's Amsam. He is Garuda's Amsam. You understood, no? So his vehicle, he has vehicles, Amsam. Amsam is just a part of. So what he did, Vishnu Chittar, in his dream, it's in Srivilliputtur. I was born in Srivilliputtur. So this Vishnu Chittar got a dream. He only makes garland for the Narayana. Now he gets a dream. He says, go and participate in the program that the king is having. And he's like called all Veda with this. And then you are supposed to be talking about who is the cause for moksha. Now Vishnu Chittar says, no, no, I don't even know Vedam. I don't know anything. He says, I will speak. You go. So now he goes and he is allowed, and he has a debate in the palace, and he says, Paratattvam is nobody, Shriman Narayana. Finally, they are all convinced, and then he is awarded, and he is made to sit on the elephant with lot of gold and everything in the hand. Now, when he is coming, he sees Narayana in Garuda wishing him. He gets so scared that everybody will see, and then nazar na lag jaye. So he is the only Alvar who says, பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி நூறாயிரம் மல்லாண்ட தென்தோள் மணிவண்ணா உன் சேவடி செவ்வித்திருக்காப்பு. Means பல்லாண்டு means for centuries together, long live. You have to live long. You have to be like very careful, be healthy, so he started behaving as if he is his own child. He's so scared that nobody should see him because drishti. So he is the only Alvar among 12 Alvar to make sure, like he started as if he is the Yashoda. You understood? So like that, each Alvar as a personified person starts. Now I'm teaching this Nalairam to ISKCON people. Those Tamils, they want it. The meaning is so beautiful. The meaning is so beautiful. So Nammalvar, in the center that you see, Nammalvar was for 16 years was under a tamarind tree. He didn't want to come to the earth. So he was just like a bond. Now he wouldn't speak, he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't do anything. Then one of the, it's all in Tamil verse. They saw a light somewhere and they came. Yamunacharya came from the north. He said, there is a light under this tree. So he goes and asks, what is it that you are going to wait for? So he says, no, it is absolutely useless. So we will be born again and again. Something he says. So he immediately says, oh my God, this is one of the Alvar. So after 16 years, he starts narrating 1120 Pasuram, which is called Thiruvaimozhi. Thiruvaimozhi is from the mouth of the Alvar, all about everything. You call me Bhagavatam, you call Bhagavad Gita, everything is in that. So these Alvars, Pasurams, is all being explained by Ramanujacharya. He follows that Alvars. Okay, these are 12. Andal is in Sriviliputtur, Andal, Tirupavai, Nachiyar Tirumozhi, all these are their text. There are 5. Why 5? One of the main guru for Ramanuja was his own mama. So, his own mama, his own uncle, Tirumalai Nambi. He was there in Tirupati. So, Periya Nambi, Tirumalai Nambi, Tirukoshtiyur Nambi. Tirukoshtiyur is one of the place. And then Tiruvaranga Perumal. So, Ramanuja, what he did was, from the childhood, they found that he is something exceptional. He is, Ramanuja is Lakshmana Adiseshan. Adisesha. How they found out? There were a lot of debates, a lot of arguments. So when one of the argument, they said, we want one answer for all 1,000 questions. So he said, okay, but nobody should see me. Now that it was closed, but then Seshanaga, all 1,000 heads together spoke. So there are a lot of his own biodata, his own, this thing is there in Sri Rangam. So I'll come to that. But when you see his descendants is like Embar, Bhattar, Nanjiyar, Nampillai. So there was like, when he was taking the classes, he said, Tirupati Balaji, Srinivasa Perumal is asking that somebody should do some service. Kainkaryam. Kainkaryam is Poo Kainkaryam, flowers. So Ananta Alvan said, I will do it. And his wife was pregnant. But still, Just because the Guru said, he went. So these are all the way the Guru Parampara, his own Gurus, and he followed the Alvars. So that is this picture. But each one has got beautiful explanation. We don't have to go, but then with this, if you see how much dedication and kainkaryam, service, all service oriented. We all say adiyan, adiyan, adiyan. Adiyan is, I am okay. So for example, I will say, I am adiyan to Sarad Bihari Das ji. Then his follower, who's over his follower, I'm adiyan to him. So that is why Tondar Adi Pudiyar. 7, 8 generation, I'm adiyan, adiyan. Adiyan is, I'm one lower than you. I'm one lower than you. So the last one who does the Kainkaryam, for him also you will do the service. That is the Visishta Advaita beginning stage.
In our Sampradaya also, we have the concept, what you call Dasanudasa.
Dasanudasa. Yes.
Yeah, it
Correct.
sounds like
Correct.
similar,
Yes, yes. Most of them, like, you will not find much difference in that. But then why another philosophy when we say it is because of Veda Shruti, Abeda Shruti, Gataka Shruti. We will come to that. Okay, let me move on. The next slide, please.
Prasad, yeah.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So, Visishta Advaita. Now, two ways, that is, this explanation and all Prabhuji has already given. Advaitam means the Brahman qualified by all Chit, Achit, Shariram, Prakaram, then Viseshanam. So, body, mode and attribute. Okay. Now, second, if you see our Acharyas, they will have Tridandi. They are called Tridandi. So there are three things in that, not one, three things. This monism and that I think Prabhuji has given in detail in his this thing. So I'll move on to the other one, who is Akila Heya Praranika Ananta Kalyana Gunasagara. Ananta Kalyana Gunakara. Ananta, you cannot measure Kalyana Gunam. Kalyana Gunam is all opulences, right? Yes, move next. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's all there with you. So the Brahman having the several Sukshma Chit Achit entities as his Shariram, Prakaram, Viveshanam, mode, body mode attribute before creation is the same Brahman, not Brahma, Brahman, having the expanded Sthula Chit Achit entities as his Shariram, Prakaram, Visheshanam. Okay, after creation. So before creation also and after creation also. This brings out the fact that Sriman Narayana, Parabrahman, is the only material cause and efficient cause of the universe. So this is the question everybody asks. Who is the cause? Who is the creator? Why and when did he create? And do you think, so it is Ananta, Anadi, Sanatana Dharma is for everybody it is the same. But then why this difference? We will understand that he took only Veda Shruti, Madhvacharya took Shankaracharya took Veda Shruti, Veda Shruti, I'm into the Sri Bhashyam. So Gataka Shruti, how will you harmonize something in between? So this is also right, that is also right. Then in between, how do we get that? So Sriman Nigamanta Mahadeshika, 750 AD, that is when he came, same as Asesha Chit Achit Prakaram, Brahmakyameva Tattvam, Brahma Ekameva Tatyam. So it is a precise definition of our Siddhantam. Yeah, next. Will explain that. So is it true that Swami Ramanuja did not use this term in any of his works? True. Our Visishta Advaita Sri Vaishnavism is the eternal Madham of Veda, and therefore it is called as Parama Vaidika Madham. Parama Vaidika. Vaidikam is like totally virtuous. Not only its philosophy, Siddhantam is Parama Vaidikam, but also that is Anushtanam is Parama Vaidikam. Now what is Anushtanam? Every day morning when I get up, it is all Krishna Arpanam. Anything and everything is Krishna Arpanam. So if I take shower, if I go and do the sun salutation, it is Krishna Arpanam. If
I see.
he is directing me, he is giving me instruction, whatever the gut feeling I get. So everything, that is Anushtanam, is my disciplined life, my lifestyle. So what I do in the morning and how I offer him prasadam and how I cook, what I cook and where do I go, any work, anything and everything, it is all Krishna Arpanam. So if I have that feeling, that Anushtanam has to come into it. Yeah, next.
Prabhaji, here in this picture I see baby Krishna. I thought in Sri Sampradaya they worship Narayana, right? Lakshmi Narayana.
See, okay, that's a beauty.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Why? No,
asking.
no, no. That's a good question.
Because
Why
I was
do?
surprised to see Krishna there.
No, it is all Krishna only. So you will be surprised. Okay. Now, in Janmashtami day, we prepare laddu, modakam, Mysore pak, jalebi, and then, so many sweets, right? The ingredients is flour, sugar, and ghee. Okay. You like coconut barfi. I like kaju barfi. He likes, maybe Mysore pak. So what is the ingredients? Is sugar, ghee, and the flour, right? So it is the same way. You like Krishna, he likes Narayana, he likes, Rama, or someone else likes maybe all avatars. You take any avatar, but Rama and Krishna lived with us, showed us dharma path. Rama, Krishna lived and he was with us to show that this is how you have to practice bhakti, dharma, and everything. So he taught us. So whatever he did, the same. It is all Narayana only. But the beauty is, without Lakshmi, he did not move because she was in Vakshasthalam. She was not a Jivatma. She is a Paramatma. Along with, she is in the Vakshasthalam. She is in his heart. So Vakshasthalam, when she is sitting, she makes him, she is a prerana. She is a motivating factor. She tells, what are you doing with the Jivatma? They're all idle. You're also in the ocean. Come on, get up. Unless and until she tells us, nothing moves. So that is why. But it,
we lost your voice.
Not able to hear Mataji.
Lost your voice and your video also gone now, right? So I think she has a
video is there.
Wi-Fi issue, I think. Wi-Fi issue, I think.
No, Wi-Fi here it shows fully well. There's something wrong.
I think you can switch off your video, Mataji. I think that makes
Okay.
get a
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ramila,
speak now.
Divya,
Just speak.
Yeah. Now are you able to hear me?
Yeah, we can hear your voice.
So, okay. So video, I will switch it off. Or you can do it on your phone. No, this is. Huh? Okay. So are you able to hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so that I think, you know what, now I'll check that. So Visishta Advaitam, now when I say that Krishna, why Krishna using Ramanuja, right? They are totally, whether it is Sri Rangam, whether it is Ananda Padmanabhan, whether it is Sri Villiputtur, whether it is any Kanchipuram Varadarajan, all are Narayana, Mahavishnu.
Okay.
Now Mahavishnu took avataram, but then it is Krishna only. So
I
why
see,
Krishna, why Rama? I gave this example of the sweet. Yeah, next slide. Okay, so what is the meaning of Prapatti or Bharanyasam? This is the most important. This also I got it done in 1988. As I told you, Prapatti is a Sadhopayam. That means it's a total surrendering at the lotus feet of Sriman Narayana. It has 5 angas, namely Anukulya Sankalpam, Pratikulya Vrarjanam, Mahavishwasam, Goptrutvarnam, and Karpanyam. Basically, Anukulya Sankalpam, it's a Sanskritam, this one. Whatever he wishes, I don't go beyond. I do Anukulya Sankalpam. My Sankalpam is whatever Krishna is ready. Whatever Krishna agrees, whatever it is suitable, that only I will be doing. Now, pratikulya varjanam, what he doesn't like, I will not. Varjanam is, I will leave it. Okay,
Yeah.
that is second. The third one is, that is all prapatti, in prapatti. I made both my daughters also to do the prapatti. Prapatti, they do it even for a 10-year-old. Even
Yeah, we
for
call
a 10-year-old.
Sharanagati.
Exactly. Sharanagati. Now, Sharanagati Tattvam, even for the cow, they will do for any.
Lost her voice seems like.
Yeah, again it lost us. It's too bad. It's Miami, Florida. This happened.
From my computer. Can I change the computer laptop? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
please go
please.
sorry
ahead.
about it. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
please.
Yeah.
I'm surprised in Miami also issue is like that. Wi-Fi
I
issue.
I'm surprised because it never happens like this. I'm in
Yeah, now
fact
I
in
see your video image.
in fact, I'm sitting in my son-in-law's office room. So thinking that this is going to be really, my daughter said she will get her laptop. So I'll see.
Okay.
So these 5 angas are very important for prapatti.
Okay.
You are able to hear me?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
In the video also, it's off and on again, you know.
Okay. You log into your email here. Okay.
Yeah. Now we can see that, but it goes on off.
Okay. It's not
Yeah,
going.
continue. As long we
Okay.
can hear your voice, that's good.
Okay. So, Pratikulya Varjanam, invitation. I'm giving the Sanjeev ji your, no, the introduction. That is the. Can you, okay. அதில் இருக்கும் சஞ்சீவ் நான் வந்து அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கான்.
Saraswati, Sanjeev Prabhu, is he online?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. No, I'm just seeing the link. If it has to be in the different, okay. This is Google Meet for your podcast, Chandrakantji. So
Okay.
I'm searching Sanjeev ji's.
Sanjeev is right there.
Yes. What do you want? Mataji, we will give you ID Mataji. We don't need anything. We'll just give you the ID and passcode. You can connect. Just open Zoom, we'll give you the ID Mataji.
Okay.
Just open Zoom, we'll give you the meeting ID Mataji.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Is it Sanjeev ji's personal meeting room? Is that one?
Yes, Mataji. That is correct.
In progress. Okay.
Yeah, that is correct, Mataji.
Mute here. Okay. No, all right. No, this is going. Okay. Now are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay. So this 5 angas in Visishta Advaita. Now, Ilma.
You can take the other system a little bit away, Mataji. Otherwise, it will get.
Or you can mute the other system, Mataji. Okay.
Got it. So this 5 angas, Anukulya Sankalpam, Pratikulya Varjanam. Whatever he doesn't like, we don't do that. Maha Vishwasa. That is the main thing. I need to have faith. Whatever said and done, Maha Vishwasam. Then Goptrutva Varnam. You know, when I say that, look, I am independent, I can do everything. So surrendering doesn't allow all that. So I have to make sure I follow what I have to follow. Karpanyam, Akinchanan. I'm a very small being. Chandrakantji keeps telling me that, and I keep telling him this, that we are nothing. We are just dot, but we have so much of ego. So when you do prapatti, these 5 things we need to. Then Ananya Gatitvam. Then Achintyavatvam. That is Ananya Gatitvam. I don't have anyone else. I cannot look for anyone else who is going to be protecting me. So he is the only person who is going to be there. So this, everybody, those who do the prapatti has to, the surrendering has to have in mind. I don't think I did all this from 88 onwards. So like maybe most of the time, but then when I started listening to Rahasya Trayasaram, which is also from Ramanujacharya, I understood. Rahasyam, Trayam, three Rahasyam, Saram,
Okay.
but 32 chapters. Now, when I
What are the
started,
three? What are the three rahasyam?
three Rahasyam is no, it'll come now. So it
Okay,
is,
all right.
it is, yeah, it'll in the further this one. So these three Rahasyam, if you understand,
Lost the voice.
Voice gone, but Mataji is there, I guess. No. How come this is so strange?
but you know what? My mic shows fully this one. Your internet connection is unstable, it is coming. Let me just check 1 second. Neil, Angelia, maybe Mataji, your wife is not there. Oh, you can go to my computer. My computer never is a problem. Your voice is to my camera. Okay, I will log into my daughter's computer. Huh? So
Okay.
maybe let's see.
If the
so
Wi-Fi is down, then any computer will do change.
No, Wi-Fi clearly shows that it is fine.
Okay.
In the email ID. Prema Sundarajan, 52.
In fact, you can connect mobile as well, Mataji, now, because now we are running PPT. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is also mobile.
That's what she did from the mobile. Okay. Verify that. Okay. The introduction. No problem. That they know. Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Again, disconnect. It's okay. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Wonderful.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Echo yeah. I'm so sorry for all these disturbances.
No, it's not your fault. It's a technical difficulties, no?
No, Ramanuja doesn't allow me to do all this, no? Ramanuja Daya Patra Jnana
Revaji, it is our fault also. Maybe we are not showing a true dedication.
Yeah, we are not ready.
Looks like we don't seem to have adhikara.
No, that is the beauty. Now, You are listening, I'm speaking, right? There is
Yeah.
somebody, Preraka, in between. That is Visishta Advaitam. So,
Right.
like, making us to do. We
I know.
cannot think we are Swatantrata. We are not, we are Paratantra. We are dependent. So
Naturally.
that is why he wants to show me that look, you speak and they are listening, don't think you are doing it. No, you are not independent. You are always, dependent. And that's
That's why
the
in
philosophy.
Sanskrit, it's everything is karmani prayoga, not the kartari prayoga.
No, no karta prayoga.
Yes,
Okay.
everything is
Next.
karmani prayoga.
Correct.
Passive voice.
Next.
Passive
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next.
continue, Mother. Premaji,
Yeah. Next,
continue.
please.
The
Right.
time is running out.
Karpanyam. Yes, please. Next one. Next slide. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
So
Sorry to
yes,
interrupt.
this is
Voice
Rahasya
is
Trayam.
little low, Mataji. Voice is little low. Just check that.
Okay. Let me increase it. Rahasya Trayam. This is Rahasya Trayam. Okay. So now what is it? Ramanuja popularized Rahasya Trayam. 3 historic mantras in Sri Vaishnavism. Ashtakshari, Dvayam, Charama Shlokam. Ashtakshari, 8 aksharam. Om Namo Narayanaya, Sriman Narayana Sharanam, Sharanam Prabhatye, Srimate Narayanaya Namo Namaha. Dvayam is Om Namo Narayana. Ashtaksharam is Sriman Narayana Sharanam, Sharanam Prabhatye. So Narayana, okay. Charama Slogam, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Charanam Raja, Ahamatva Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishyami. These 3 every day, along with that 16 mala round,
Okay.
this we are supposed to be doing 108. When you go for, see, now the first picture shows Shankha Chakra. The on the right, I mean, here you say Sharanagati. So from the Acharya, you got the surrendering. You can never do Sharanagati directly to Sriman Narayana, only through Acharya. So Acharya, Narayana will listen. Okay. So, but your own self going and telling, it doesn't help. So these 3 are the 3 Rahasyam. Ashtakshari, Dvayam is 2. Om Namo Narayana. Sriman Narayana Sharanam Sharanam Prabhati. Srimate Narayanaya Namo Namaha. Narayanaya, Aya. He is the holder. He is everything. He is holding you. Narayana, everything he is holding. Okay. By teaching these deep meaning to all seekers, breaking the tradition of keeping them secret, these mantras explain the relationship between the soul and Narayana, the means of surrender, and the final goal of liberation. So anything and everything, you have to have only one goal, which is nothing but going back home. Going back home. Your home is that, not this. Okay, next. Alright. 3 secret mantras. That mantra is Om Namo Narayana is Ashtakshari, explains the true nature of the self, that is Jivatma, Paramatma, and their eternal relationship. It teaches that the soul is dependent solely on Narayana and exists for his pleasure. For his pleasure. Okay, so there is a Dor Tumare Haath Mein. There are a lot of songs, Meera Bhajans also. Okay. And Dvaya Mantra Sriman Narayana Charanam Sharanam Prabhatye describes the phala, resulting state of liberation, and acts as the foundational prayer for surrender to Narayana. Charama Shloka is the Mukti Shloka. Okay, that is the 18.6. I mean, we all know. Aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. You will see in Varadaraja Sannadhi and in Kumbhakonam, and there are 3 main deities. All of them will have this. Okay, Ma Shuchaha, don't worry, and his hand will be showing downward. Hold my feet, I am there to help you. So you are all your karmas, your prarabdha karma, your sanchita karma, your agami karma, everything gone once you surrender to me. Because everything what we do is all his wish. Everything what he does, what we do, we don't do anything. So this mentality when we have, that is the Charama Shloka. Charama is the Antim Shloka. But we have to recite it every day after the japa in the morning. Yeah. Okay, next.
Devotees, are you noticing so many similarities we have with this? What she's saying? So many
Yeah.
similarities.
Right.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
yes, so like you are not doing anything. Everything he's making us do. He's the preraka. He's the ultimate, and your goal is only to reach him, nothing else. This is you have to do all the karma, of course. Universal access, contrary to the restrictive tradition, Ramanuja believed that anyone, regardless of caste or background, could receive these truths if they had true devotion. Embermanar, for revealing these confidential mantras to public to save them from the cycle of birth and death, his guru bestowed upon him the title Embermanar. What happened was he went 18 times. The guru did not give him any of these mantras. What was the mantra? He was very keen, but 18 times patiently he went from Sri Perambadur to Sri Tirukoshtiyur, which is almost more than 100 kilometers. And he would say, who is there? He will say, I Ramanuja. So when I is coming, he will never give the answer. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
till that time this I was removed.
Uh,
Till the time, then only he gave the mantra. This mantra he went and announced it to everybody. He was
I see.
told don't ever tell. So he says only I will go to the hell if I give the mantra to people. Doesn't matter, but everybody will go to the Goloka. So this is what Ramanuja said, and then he was called Embirmanar. You are one ahead, like you are my Sishya, but you are one step ahead because you are thinking of all the devotees to get this moksha. So that's how he got the name as Embermanar. Next. Okay. So, Yo Nityam, which one? Okay. The
The previous
primary
slide.
Mangala, okay. Okay. The primary Mangala Shloka, which is like in Sri Bhashyam, I'm not supposed to, the one who is teaching us, he has said that you can read, you can just go through it, but then never say it Akhila Bhavana Janmastema. That I'm not supposed to. So he
Mm,
has told me not to. All the women.
okay.
Okay, so we are not supposed to chant any of them from the Sri Bhashyam because Veda Sutra. Today, the priest was telling me people argue like anything. We are Saraswati, we are Lakshmi. Why not? We will say all this. People don't understand Veda mantras. We are not supposed to. Sri Bhashyam is Veda Sutra. Why? Because with that uchcharan, with that power, if you stay, it doesn't help your nervous system. I mean, it's so much related to our body. So that we are not supposed to. But may my mind attain the form bhakti towards the supreme Brahman, who is none other than Srinivasa. So the meaning is Srinivasa. Who is Srinivasa here? Tirupati, Balaji Bhagavan. So Lord Narayana, the abode of Lakshmi, who shines forth in the Upanishad, the head of the Vedas, he it is who engages in the sport of the creation, sustenance, and dissolution of all the worlds, and who is solely committed to the protection of the multitude of humble and varied beings. This is the Mangala Shloka of Sri Bhashyam, which clearly says, so Tirupati has been there millions of years. That Giri is already there. So Narayana. Now Veda mantra, from the Veda mantra, from the Upanishad, from the Vedanta only, they have taken it out as Sriman Narayana is the whole and sole responsible person. From that, the avatars are there. Krishna is a whole avatara, so you call Krishna and Narayana. So Narayana and Krishna, we always, combine it and say it. Yeah,
Yeah.
next. Next. Next, Prabhu. Okay. So this I can say. Yo nityam achyuta padambuja yugma rukma vyamohadas taditarani trinaya mene asmad guror bhagavadosi dayeka sindo ramanujasya charanam sharanam prabhatye. So now what happened was uh, nobody wanted. So captivated by the golden light of the eternal Lord's lotus feet, he considered all else, everything is worthless straw, as a small straw. He is Ramanuja, our teacher, and his boundless sea of
So
compassion is
is
speak.
this a pranam mantra for your Ramanujacharya?
Yes,
Pranam mantra,
by
right?
Desigar, Pranava mantra, and
Ah,
this what you are seeing. The next one it will be. He wanted Tirumeni, his own meni.
ah,
President went and visited in Srirangam. There is one place where Ramanuja's Brindavan is there.
okay.
So they showed like she was very keen to go into the Ramanujas. So they put embalming the thing which goes on till today. It is there. Yeah, next. Yeah. So he has given 9 main works, which is Vedanta Sagraha, Sri Bhashyam, Vedanta Saram, Vedanta Deepikam, Gita Bhashyam, then Gadyatrayam. Gadyatrayam is Sharanagati Gatyam. Sharanagati Gatyam, surrendering. Sri
Yeah.
Ranga Gatyam, yeah. Then Vaikunta Gatyam, Nitya Grantham. So all these we are supposed to learn, and I'm learning. Fortunately, that Suhrud, whichever Acharya is beginning, we start learning. So Gita
Okay.
Bhashyam and all is going on. Vedanta Saram and all is. So these things we can learn because it's all poem, it's all summary, it's all essence. So that we can learn. Yeah. Next. Okay. So Ramanuja did not come and start any new religion. This is very, very important. He collected the principles of great sages before him, such as Vyasa, Parushi, Kuhadeva, Dhankar, Timidacharya, Paramatharya, Paramaskushar, Parankushar, Mananada Munigal, Sriman Nada Munigal, Brahmanandi, Alavandar, etc., and established the religion by quoting their words in every message. Nothing was on his own. So this has been an eternal. So it's a religion, it's a faith. Later on, we'll come to that. Yes, next. I'm going a little faster in this because it's a lot of repetition is here. All the
Yeah.
Visishta Advaita philosophies are buried in the magical materials of Tirumantra, Dvayam, and Charama Shlokam. 32 chapters are there. That detail is going on every day morning. I'm listening now. Sriman Narayana Sharanam Sharanam Bhavate Srimate Narayanaaya Namo Namaha. For this itself, almost 3 months over. Okay, so Dvaita religion was established by understanding the meaning of Veda Shruti. Okay, all three are there in the Brahma Sutra. Advaita religion was born by understanding the meaning of Abeda Shruti. Now, Veda Shruti, Abeda Shruti. Then Ramanuja by understanding the meaning. Both are correct, they are not wrong. Ghataka Shruti. It is Ghataka Shruti without any contradiction to the Veda and Abeda, had his vision as a complete explanation of Brahma Sutras and a complete agreement with the Vedas. Now, in fact, Alavandar had, he wanted that Ramanuja should go and take out this Brahma Sutra and start explaining in the Sri Bhashyam. Now, Kashmiri Pandits were not allowing. So, Veda Vrittigal, the Vritti is the meaning was already there. So, what happened was his successor, his follower, his one of the Sishya who was Kuratalvar, he had the memory power. He could just glance and then that photographic memory. So he said, I had already read it in the evening. So then, because it was taken back by them, the Kashmiri Pandit were not allowing. I've seen it in Kashmir. There is all these Veda Sutras are all there in a beautiful museum, like we have gone and we take a round and come back. So then he started writing all this. So when Kuratalvar explained and he started writing. So that is how he found Veda Shruti is there. That is monism and dualism. I mean, little bit we have been following in all those in your prerequisite. I'm not going into detail about this. This is Sri Bhashyam totally on the Veda Sutra. Yeah. What is Ghataka Shruti? Not to contradict, but both are taken into consensus and there is a bridge which is being built. That is Ghataka Shruti. To harmonize both Veda and Abeda. Now, what is this harmonization? As I told you, like Preraka, I understand there is only one. There is only one. So, the lot of examples which comes, four students were there after listening to Advaita philosophy. Lot of jokes go on. So they were going into the jungle and then they saw a tiger. Everybody ran, including the guru. They all ran here and there, and then they said, what happened? When the guru came back, he said, everything is illusion. So you said everything illusion, Guruji, but you ran away and we also had to run. So then the Guruji said, you are right. Tiger was an illusion, I was an illusion, you were an illusion, you ran was an illusion, you are asking a question is also an illusion. So that
Interesting.
is how so that is how this Mayavi. But then why Shankaracharya had to take an effort, because this Jainism and Buddhism, because of that. Anyhow, I will not go into that. I'll come back to Visishta Advaita next. Yeah. While Shastra Nishtas, that is, those who superficially learn the Vedas and stand at the preliminary step, namely Sheshatva, Bhoktrutva, that urges them to surrender to Bhagavan, but give importance to their own self driven efforts to achieve the same, and also think the happiness achieved is for them. Seshatva and Bhoktrutva, this two terminology is very, very important. Who is the Bhoktrutva, who is Bhogyam, so these are all like, who is the enjoyer, who is the, that will come next. Whereas the Tirumantra Nishtas, Shastra Nishtas, they will think that because I am following all this, so Bhagavan has given me everything. Tirumantra Nishtas, those who learn and abide the core meaning of Vedas, that is Tirumantra, stand at the ultimate step, namely Paratantriya and Bhogyata. So I believe that I am not a Swatantrata, I am not a person who is independent totally, but Paratantriya enables them really rely wholly on Bhagavan's efforts and also his happiness as their goal. It is his effort. So the cat, holds the kittens and makes sure that it is the cat's responsibility to hold the kittens. Whereas the monkeys, if you see, the monkeys' babies, if they don't hold the monkey, they will leave and go. So we'll have to think about whether we want to be a kitten like or a monkey or a monkey's baby like. That's another annotation here. Yeah, next. Okay, so this is all like his Vaishnava Guru Parampara. Nadamunigal, Ramanuja, Vedanta Desigar. Vedanta Desigar has given in Manipravalam, Tamil, Sanskritam, in everything, all Ramanuja's work has been detailed, and this is where the do's and don'ts, even the Rahasya Traisaram, 32 chapters everywhere. Paduka Sahasram is like, all how Bharata ruled the kingdom, but just by Padukai, just by, so why does he bring all this in the Guru Parampara? Is Ramanuja, we cannot say because of the Acharyas, we cannot say that they were independently, they were following or they were propagating some matas. No, it was already there. They made sure that it is triggered, and it comes to all of us, like in Kali Yuga also. He is from Kali Yuga only. Yeah, next. 1100 years. This we all know. It's again one of the ISKCON devotee who has drawn. So we know about this. He is ready. He is ready to hold you. We are in that samsara sagara. Yeah, next. This is just to make it interesting. Yeah. So takeaway messages from Ramanuja. Sriman Narayana is the repository of all noble attributes. His compassion is boundless. He is omniscient, omnipotent. He is overlord. See, I'm not explaining because we all know, we have read so much in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. He is the overlord of all. He has laid upon his own feet and burden of saving us. Realizing this, the wise ones would declare, is there anything for us to do for our own sake? No, nothing. We don't have to do anything. You keep doing your karma and say it is Krishnarpana, which would not be easy for us to achieve. So whenever Krishna is asking me to talk to Chandrakant Prabhuji, I will speak. That is how I used to be. No, you are very good. You have to continue. You don't have to go back. So why Krishna is asking me to do? This is when I start thinking, then it's not my work. So which would not be easy for us to achieve? Will any misery dare to come to us? Because we will never think that it is misery. Think about Kunti and think about Panchapandava. What is it? What is that they enjoyed? Imagine. Are we under any obligation to anyone else? No. Such persons of firm faith are truly great. Mahavishwasam. Yes, next. Ramanuja's philosophy is a testament for the enduring power of the Upanishadic message. All Upanishads, he has done so much of research into that, and they are the ones which has been explained in the Brahma Sutra also. It affirms the ultimate unity of all existence in Brahman, the boundless ocean of being, consciousness, and bliss. It's a philosophy that celebrates the beauty and wonder of creation. We will not say it's only one flower. Many flowers, many colors, many nature, beautiful. So we will not say it's only one. Ekapalam, no. That is, it's variety. It's variety, and it is lovely, it's colorful, it's Anandamaya, that is how it is. So it is a philosophy that celebrates beauty and wonder of creation, the inherent dignity of the individual soul, and the supreme importance of love and devotion in the quest for ultimate liberation. What is ultimate liberation? Why should I go there into the Goloka or Vaikuntham? It is the same. Vaikuntham is here also, they will say. Through his insight, we practice here only, then we can do that service there. Through his insightful interpretation and systematization, Ramanuja re-established ancient Vedantic path of bhakti. Bhakti yoga is difficult, very difficult. It's not easy. Prapatti is easy. That is Visishta Advaita philosophy. Bhakti yoga, bhakti process is difficult to attain liberation. Prapatti, that is when you surrender, that is the easiest way to go to him. So, make Ramanuja re-established bhakti, making it accessible to generations of seekers and ensuring its continued relevance to them in the modern world. This path ultimately is a journey back to our true home, the heart of Brahman, where we discover our own true selves as eternal parts of the divine reality, forever united in love and bliss. Yeah, next. The actual philosophy I haven't talked about. Ramanuja's interpretation of Vedanta as presented in Gita Bhashya and Vedanta Sagraha offered a profound and inspiring vision of reality and the human potential for spiritual growth. See, these are all, whatever said and done, these are all the explanation that even in ISKCON I have been explaining the same thing. I didn't find any difference. Okay, so we are saying that this is a philosophy, but I'm saying this is a religion, this is a faith. Now, what is a faith? You are supposed to be doing only service. Service to whom? Service to all the creation of Krishna. So, by emphasizing the reality of the world, the distinct yet inseparable nature of the individual soul, the importance of selfless action, and the transformative power of devotion, Ramanuja presents a path that is both intellectually satisfying and practically relevant. Visishta Advaita is what Ramanuja says about the difference between Jivatma and Paramatma. There is a difference. I think Panch difference even Madhvacharya has said. So the Jivatma and Paramatma cannot be the same. We will not, हम लय नहीं होते हैं, हम उसमें शामिल नहीं होते हैं. We are just part and parcel of that. Yeah, next. This is the most important, that is Artha Panchakam. This is what Ramanuja has given. Paramatma, that is the Lord. So his Swarupam is what? 5 gunas: Sattvam, Jnanatvam, Anantatvam, Anandatvam, Amalatvam. So that is all his gunas. He, along with Mahalakshmi, dwell in all objects created. They grant moksha to Sharanagata. Those who take Sharanagati, she is the preraka. So, without Mahalakshmi, Narayana cannot do anything. That is the main purpose. Jivatma, so we are doing Artha Panchakam. Panchakam is 5. So, is a servant. Who is Jivatma is a servant. That is Adimai. Adimai is, I am the servant. And Lord and its Jnana, light, and 8 gunas are seen based on the karmas it carries. Its a body is different from it and is made Panchabhutas, Indriyas, Manas, Pranayas, Buddhi. The Lord and Pirati is Mahalakshmi, dwell in each Jivatma. So both of them are there in every Jivatma. Now, Virodhi Tattva, you all know, obstacles. So many things happened while we were talking that, internet connection and this, that, these are all. So phone is coming, so I'm doing my prayers and phone call is also Virodhi. So obstacles. The soul doesn't remember its connectivity with the Lord and suffers in the ocean samsara, carried away by temporary pleasures. We all know about that picture, right? So that's in the life skills we have been always following. There's just a drop from the honeybee, the drop of honey that is there, but down you will see a well, and the one which is in the tree is about to fall. There is a tiger. Everything that is around us is all tapatrayam. Tapatrayam is whether it is bodily or because of devas, because of environment, there are so many problems and obstacles, but still because of his mercy we are able to at least think about him. It is unaware of the karmas, it carries and needs the mercy of the Lord to find an acharya to redeem. So only the acharya is to be there to remove all this virodhi tattvam. Then upayam. What is upayam means? So Paramatma Rupam, Jivatma Rupam, Virodhi Tattva. We have to understand all this. Upayam. What is the means then? Bhakti Yogam, Yamam Niyamam, that 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Yamam Niyam Pranayama Pratyahara, Dhara, Dhyanam, Samadhi. Prapati Yogam. So recommended. Prapati Yogam is recommended. Bhakti Yogam we cannot do it to get the moksha, as it is achievable by all through an acharya. So this is the crux of Visishta Advaitam, that is you surrender through acharya. Then moksham is very, very easy. When you surrender, once you have surrendered, what are do's and don'ts? That is we have to follow. So phala prapti. Phalam is what is the goal? What am I going to achieve by doing all this? By upayam. The one who surrenders is ensured of no rebirth and gets to enjoy a permanent place in Vaikuntham, Goloka Sri Vaikuntham. The Lord helps the soul exit the body and take the path of light assisted by Adivara, that is Adivahakas, this Adivahakas sent by the Lord. You will find that is all Nitya Suryas. Nitya Suryas like Garudan, all those Nitya Suryas who are with Krishna always. The soul is welcomed by the Lord. In Divya Prabandham, somebody was asking, I remember one of the Friday class, all about Vaikuntham. When you pass on the Viraja river and move on, when the soul moves on, takes another body and goes, the Viraja, through Viraja Nadi, what happens is, how you reach Vaikuntham. Everybody is pouring, like red carpet welcome. And they say, oh, one soul is coming, one Jivatma is coming to Vaikuntham. So, all these are explained by Nammalvar in the Pasuram, in Thiruvaimozhi. The whole Vaikuntham is explained. The whole process of welcoming is explained beautifully. I mean, your tears will come as if the soul, our Jivatma is moving to Vaikuntham. That sort of an experience you will have. So, I don't know, because it's all in Tamil, I have always cried. Like, I used to get the feeling as if I am passing through this going through to the Vaikuntham. And 100%, once you do the prapati, once you do the surrender, your Acharya says Vaikuntham is 100%. Vaikuntham you are going to achieve. So how you are going to achieve? Because you have been taken, you have been recommended by the Acharya saying that please take this Jivatma. The soul is welcomed by the Lord in Vaikuntham and are oriented into a blissful service to Lord and Pirati. Pirati is Mahalakshmi. And with Nityas and Muktas. Yes, next. So you can see the tiger and, not the monkey and the cat thing also down. Relation between Brahman, the world and the individual soul. I think you have already read this. We'll move on to next. Sharira Atma Bhava, we have to remember. My Shariram is not the real. This is just, but imagine, Atma is one single hair of the cow's 100th portion of that cow's hair. Now what does that mean? It is such a sukshma. when the body, when somebody is hospitalized, they'll say, oh, I'm making sure that I'm accompanying my father for the treatment. Now he did not survive. Then he says, oh, the body, we are bringing the body back. Without that small jivatma, nothing. That body doesn't have. So this realization, if we have, sharira atma bhava, shariram and atma are different, which we all have. This explanation is not required because it's a very basic level, but in Visishta Advaitam, it begins like that. Ramanuja emphasizes the inseparable. Okay, that is Brahman, world, and they are inseparable between the world, both insentient matter and sentient beings, individual souls. So this is Chit, Achit, and Paramatma. So all these three tattva. We can move on to the next one. Prabhuji. Next. Yeah. So how should Visishta Advaita follower should behave? It's like a crane selecting the right book. So only those 4 we are supposed to read. Don't read anything else. Like a chicken find this best scripture. Any Prabhuji, anybody writing any all those narratives, please don't read. Life salt silently adding value, waiting patiently for Guru's answer. This is the most important. Patiently, and we need to have a Guru. It's very important. Yeah, next. Okay. Tattvatraya Chit Achit Ishvara Tattva. Bhokta Jivatma. Bhogyam is Atma, is embedded with the knowledge. Atma thinks and body executes. Paramatma is the soul and he directs the Jivatma. That is the relationship. Prerita is the Ishvara. That is he directs. Prerita is one who motivates. Unless and until he tells me, there was one of my colleague in WHO. We were working for World Health Organization. Every day he will write 2 lines from Bhagavad Gita, and whichever one. And he'll say, today Prema, today I'm going to follow only this. I said, oh, how do you relate? He will say, no, that is the prerita for me. That is the prerak for me. That is the motivating thing. That will answer me for everything. And I've seen many people, even Tulsi Ramayana, they will open and they will say, Valmiki Ramayana, 1 line, that will be. So he used to say, the gut feeling that you get in the morning, whether, can I decide on this or no, that is only from your inner voice, which is nothing but Ishvara's voice. So coming for Upanyasam is it. So the devotees coming late. Now what is it? It's all prerita. So Tridandi Acharya holding Tridandi and not Ekadandi. Tridandi is Chit Achit. So all Vaishnava Acharyas, they will have, Shankaracharya will have 1 dandi. That is, it's only 1. Everything is monism. Okay, Chitta, Chit, Ishwar. But you will see our Acharyas, Visishta Advaita Acharyas, Tridandi. 3, big stick tied. So that is to show that, there are 3, Chitta, Chit and Ishvara. Abedavada, Bedavada, Ghatakavada. So, Yasya Shariram. 3 years of Sri Bhashyam somebody heard. And then he said, okay, how do you like it? 3 years he has already heard. Now he says, he tapped the earth and then he said, it's like this. That means like Prithvi. I didn't hear it. I didn't understand it. If earth doesn't understand, it's okay. It's Prithvi. But if I don't understand what is happening, then there is absolutely no use, because we have that jnana tattva in us. That body, that soul has got some jnanam. So this is the relationship in the Visishta Advaita. Sharira Atma Bhava. Next. Okay. So once Swami Parashara Bhattar, along with his disciple, this is a beautiful one. It's all anecdote, okay, was going through a forest. He had to stay that day at a hunter's place. In the evening, the hunter returned and was looking very hungry. Bhattar, Parashara Bhattar. His name is Parashara Bhattar. Our main advocate to fight for Ram Janmabhoomi was Parashara Bhattar. Adavandar said, everybody, in everybody's house, there should be one Bhattar. Parashara Bhattar inquired whether he could not hunt any animal or bird that day. The hunter replied, oh knowledgeable, I caught a small rabbit and was returning home happily. The mother of that rabbit saw this and stood before me with pleading eyes. I felt pity and let the small rabbit go. So I am hungry. Butter, on hearing this, fell unconscious. After a while, he got up and said, neither the mother rabbit knew Sharanagati Shastram. It did not chant Dvayam, it did not say Nivedyatamam, Naivedhitamam, like Vibhishana, nor the hunter knew the characteristics of the protector. Does not know Sarvadharman Parityaja Mamekam Saranam Raja or Abhayam Sarvabhayabhyastu Dadami. Nevertheless, without a word being uttered, a prapatti has borne fruit here. So it is not the words or action that matter, prapatti, but the mental makeup, the pleading gesture, feeling of a destitute. That is, I am akinchanan. Absolute faith on him, that is important. It's a beautiful example. The rabbit just looked at the hunter and the hunter felt, oh, the child, the baby rabbit needs, so let it be. So he just left it. So that gesture, that I am akinchanan, I am helpless, I don't know anything. You are the total, I am just a devotee, not devotee, but adimai. Yes, next. Next, Prabhu. Okay, so this is also another, we have 9 we are a relationship. Okay, Kulashegara Alvar has given 9 relationship between Jiva's nature and eternal servant. That is Pita Putra Sambandham, father child. Okay, I am not reading this, we all have it. Rakshaka and Rakshya Sambandham, Navavida Sambandham, 9 Sambandham. We are related to him how? Rakshaka and Rakshya. Okay, then Sesha Seshi Sambandham. Lot of people have got the name as Seshi. My great grandmother's name is Sheshammal, Sheshi Ammal. Sheshi is we are just we are owned by the owner. Who is the owner? Krishna. Owned. I am owned by him. Okay. Then Bhratru Bharya Sambandha. This is the most important. Husband and wife. In the marriages, in the mantras, the first is like, I am giving my daughter Kanyadanam to Vishnu. The first mantra is, so I'm
That's
already
interesting.
married to Vishnu. Huh?
That's very interesting. Marriage of the daughter Kanyadanva, they first offer
Yes.
to Lord Vishnu.
Yes. So the first offer is to Vishnu only. So what is the Mangal Sutra? Mangal Sutra is all those Alvar's Pasuram. That is the Mangal Sutra. So this only then this so he is the only Purusha. Krishna is the only Purusha. We are all Stri only. So that is why we cannot go and like once Krishna is my husband, that is will I go to any other person? That is why we cannot go to any other person. We cannot even accept, okay, let me worship today this person, tomorrow that person. No, he is the only person. That is why it is Bharta Bharya Sambandham, husband and wife. So, and that is one thing. Second thing is, you have a boarding pass to get into the flight. You are in the correct gate. But if you go to another gate and then you are lost, no? So you don't know which gate you have to be there. So I know the goal. I know this is my destination. I know this is my flight. I cannot divert. I cannot detour. Right?
Yep.
So the next one is Nyatru-Nyeya Sambandham. Nyatru-Nyeya Sambandham is knower, object of knowledge. Swami Swa Sambandham, master of, like he is the owner. He is the owner. I am just owned by him. The master and owned property. Yeah, next. Adhara Adheya Sambandha. That is, he is a supporter, I am supported. He is the Aadhar card we all know. So, Bhoktru Bhogya Sambandha. He is the enjoyer and he is I am enjoyed by him. Okay, the Lord is a supreme enjoyer, Bhoktru, while the Jiva and the world are the objects of enjoyment. Sharira Shariri Sambandha, body soul controller. The 9 Sambandha, if we all remember, the 9 relationship are not merely philosophical concepts but are meant to be experienced through bhakti and prapatti. A key aspect of this, as noted by Alvars, is that the jiva is in the state of absolute dependence and service. Nothing else. Yeah, next. So it's a Lord's unconditional grace. The anyone can read or even explain farmer 1, farmer 2. That's a beauty. That's a beautiful example. So the first one says, oh, the plants and the seeds waters the crops and after a few months gets the crops. Once harvested, he claims that, oh, as a result of my hard work, I could get these crops. He takes full credit of himself. He did the work and got the crops. The second farmer, a devout farmer who is blessed by the Lord, and some Vedic knowledge, does the same work for, like farmer 1, but realizes the crops need water, air, earth, which the Lord has provided. So he realizes that even the seeds have been provided by the Lord. So he attributes the crops of the Lord to the Lord and hard work that he put to himself. So farmer 2 gives the Lord 50% credit and takes 50% of his hard work. Farmer 3, that is a Ramanuja devotee, one who is naturally blessed by the Lord to be in love with the Lord, essence of Vedic science, does the same work as farmer 1. He also realizes as a farmer 2 that the seeds and air, water, for the crops has been provided by the Lord, but he goes to a step further. He realizes that even the breath he takes, the water he drinks, food that he eats, the land that he is walking, the birth he took here, and even the very intellect that forms the basis for all these action is also by Lord's grace. That is Visishta Advaita. Yeah. Next. I'm going to be very, it's already time for you all. Okay, now who gets the credit? So the farmer 3, everything is because of Lord's unconditional grace. As we know, the Lord is not discriminating in allowing us to access water, air, sun, birth, etc. But no matter how crazy and unbelieving we are, the air, water, sun, land are not partial to us based on our faith. With this information and realization, we will always attribute any good that we do is His grace. In the same way, any soul that has received salvation, which is moksha, will never ever say, I got the moksha because I did this and that. It will only, they will say, it is all because of His unconditional grace, Karunya Bhava. Most of us believe as farmer 1, that is my house, my family, my money, my place, my pride. All he wants is, at least this we all used to do. We are trying to change ourselves. Step 3, and let the life be as an autopilot. Let him drive for us. All we have to do is sit back and follow his guidance and act and do our duties as he guides us to do. Yeah, next. It's all the same. It's whatever Prabhupada has said. It is what Ramanuja has said. It is what
Exactly same.
you just sit back and say that it is he who is, but we have to do. We cannot just sit quiet. We have to do. The 6 items to practice and banish in post prapatti. Prapatti is the essence. Prapatti is total surrender. To forget desire to enjoy material pleasures. To think about the upakarmas and acharyan starting from his first glance. To avoid talking about his own glories and superiority. To engage in recitation of Dvaya Mantram. Dvaya is Srimant Narayana Sharanam Sharanam Pravati. To avoid by all means apacharam to Bhagavadas and Brahmaviddhis to manas, speech or body. Through even if I think of anything negative about, that is the biggest Bhagavad Apachara. Bhagavad Apachara, Bhagavan will, forgive us. But Bhagavad Apachara, he cannot forgive. He will say, my devotee, you did apacharam to that. Anyhow, to engage with all means, Bhagavada Acharya Kainkaryam by mind, speech and body. That is Tattvatrayam. Through mind, speech, bodily, you have to just do Kainkaryam is nothing but service. Yeah, next. I think it is over. No. Oh my God. At the end of this is, I think, you know what, Thiruvaimozhi and all, it's Nammalvar Pasurams, about the 12 Alvar whom I've said, that, no, we'll skip this. Why there is a purpose.
End of
Thiruvaimozhi
it.
is totally in Tamil, and Thiruvaimozhi is one thing which is like, it begins with Uyar Vara Uyar Nalam Udayavan Yavanavan. That is, who is the ultimate authority, who is the, so he keeps asking. I have seen this Megham. Everything is all about Krishna only. 1120 Pasuram. We call it as Pasuram, like Sukti only. It's all in Tamil. But then finally, Shur Vishambali, that is what I have given in this. So, how he takes us, he makes us to proceed like that. Those are the things which is very, very difficult. Okay, we can stop sharing. Thank you so much. Yeah. Any question? I don't know how I
Yes,
I
Mataji.
just ran through. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much,
Thank you.
Mataji.
Also, we could have done that. Huh? See, all so much she has told us.
Yes.
Premaji, I have a couple. Oh, I'm sorry. Prabhuji, go ahead. You first go ahead.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your beautiful explanation about the Ramanujacharya. I have a few questions. It might be a bit of a similarity, but still I thought this always in my mind. You initially started saying about the four rules and regulation, but in our sampradaya we follow this four rules and regulation. Hope you know that one. So, what is the difference between, are you following the same rules and regulation while surrendering to the guru, or you have something else differently?
We go as a blank page. We go as a blank page. We don't know.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
Acharya is the one who will explain it to us. That
Your
look,
voice has come down, Mataji. So,
so the Acharya is the one who will explain it to us. This is what you have to follow if you are going to surrender. Okay.
Okay.
Now he will explain how your ancestors had been, how the other devotees have been. But there is no rules and regulation as it is. But before, it seems 100 years back, they will explain, they will wait. Are you an eligible person to surrender? They used to wait and see, but nowadays they don't do. They are just like, at least is coming for surrendering, no? So let us take, and then they will explain. This is
Okay.
what I was told. Yeah.
Yeah. And another last, the couple of, but I'll only ask one question. So you said that Sharanagati is different from the Bhakti
Yeah.
in your explanation. Can I
Correct.
say that?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, because Sharanagati is not part of the Bhakti. Is that you are saying, Mataji?
Right. So, Bhakti Yoga, the process of whatever you are doing, if you
Hmm.
are going to say it is all Krishna Arpanam, it
Yes.
is not only saying it's from your heart. Like
Yeah.
supposing those rituals that I do and I connect with him, okay,
Yeah.
I connect with Krishna, I am singing bhajans and I am totally into that is Bhakti, okay. Now, when I'm doing that, I just say it is for his pleasure I'm doing. It's for
Hmm.
you I'm doing. There is a very fine line between, like, being assertive and being arrogant. Being assertive. So those are the words that we use. But Bhakti Yogam is difficult. Why difficult? Unless and until I think that it is all because of Krishna, it's Krishna Arpanam, it is he who is making, I am not doing anything. That is surrender. So prapatti is through Acharya. I have surrendered means I don't have all my prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma. It is said the Acharya makes sure that it is all vanished. Why it is vanished? Because he has already taken Mamekam Charanam Raja Amtva Sarva Papebhyo Mokshesha. I have already taken up. Why he took it over? Bhakti Yogam in Kali Yuga is a process. It's like an ABCD and sentence formation, not writing composition. Surrendering is composition. Surrendering is the final verses. So Prapatti Bharanyasam, Bharanyasam means I don't belong to myself. I am somebody's property. I am somebody who can enjoy me. It is nothing, nobody but it is Narayana. It is Sriman Narayana. And it is Lakshmi Narayana. Without Lakshmi, Narayana is always in the Adishesha. So this is the explanation that Ramanuja gives.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. So that it makes we normally call this as a Yukta Vairagya. Whatever there, we engage in the Lord service. That's what we call as a Yukta Vairagya. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much for your explanation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Wonderful session, Mataji. So wonderful. Thank you very much, Mataji. I don't have any questions, but everything is pretty good. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Then Sudham. Am I audible, Mataji?
Yeah, please.
Yes, yes. I had a few questions.
Yeah, please.
You mentioned about Prapati, and then there was a slide on the components of Prapati, or what is it, the aspects of Prapati or surrender. May you please explain that again, because there was a disconnect and I could not. Yeah.
Yeah. So Prapati is basically Artha Panchakam we have to remember. Okay, Rahasya Trayasaram. Apart from the mantra chanting, when you have understood who is the Virodhi Tattvam, Pratikulya Varjanam, Anukulya Sankalpam, whatever he likes, whatever he wishes, am I doing that? Whatever he doesn't like, whatever adharma, whatever, so that am I following that? Mahavishwasam. So this Artha Panchakam, that 5 of them, if I am following all that, then basically I have surrendered. Now surrendered to whom? Not directly. Through Acharya, through my Acharya, Acharya says, okay, this Jivatma is ready to surrender. Surrender. Manasa, Vaka, Vacha from Shariram, they are going to be totally yours. This Jivatma is a pure Jivatma. Now this Jivatma, I am the responsible person who is giving you. So that is Prapati. Now do's and don'ts are clearly given by in the Rahasya Trayasaram. Now do's and don'ts, 32 chapter, 16th chapter clearly says what you can do, what you cannot do. So when you know and do some papam, now what is papam? Adharma. Adharma none of us are doing. None of us are in that path. But there are so many intricate things, including your ahara niyamam. So all that what we see in the 6th chapter Bhagavad Gita, that comes here. Yama niyama and all those that till samadhi. We cannot go for samadhi, but Prapati has got all those niyamas which we need to follow.
And one more, Mataji. Sorry, please complete. Yeah, please complete.
Okay. So, no, what I'm saying is, when we do this Artha Panchakam, you are away from Tapatrayam. Prapati is one thing. With Acharya, quietly, he has the capacity to tell the Paramatma, they do so much of chanting, to Paramatma that this soul, Kaundinya Gotram, Prema Sundar Rajan, has come to surrender herself. This Jivatma, in this Kali Yuga, in this Sthiti, she has come and I recommend. Okay, so Ramanuja was given a boon by Srirangam Nachiyar, Nachiyar is Tayar, Mahalakshmi, that okay, you can recommend anybody, I will recommend that to Narayana to give moksha. So the Matham, the Ramanujacharya Matham was running short of money. And there used to be one lady bringing milk every day. Okay. So she used to bring milk and sometimes curd and all that. So the devotee came out and said, today we don't have money to pay you. No, you get a chit from Ramanuja that, this Jivatma can get the moksha. That much they had the power. Ramanuja goes and tells Tayar is Ranganayagi Tayar in Sri Rangam. So he will go and tell Mahalakshmi. Gunaratana Kosham Desikar has written. I just chanted a few minutes back, 65 shlokas. How she beautifully recommends every Jivatma to be taken to Vaikuntham. She recommends. Why? Because Acharya has recommended. So this is a very good procedure. Some people, those who are like, maybe I'm telling you 50, 60 years back and all, they were very scared. Oh, I cannot eat onion. I cannot go out. I cannot drink coffee. I cannot eat in somebody's house. So let me not do prapatti. These days, no Acharya tells anything. It is up to you. Automatically, after you do the Sharanagati, your Swarupam changes. You start chanting, your automatically this changes. Sattva Ganam, comes up. So we don't have to really worry about what will happen. So this is our Acharyas. So through Acharya, Prapati is very, very important.
Wait, Mataji, one more. The three components of surrender. Sorry. The Rahasya. Three Rahasya.
Yeah.
Two are mantra, and then there is third. If you don't mind, can you repeat that?
Sure. Dvayam Ashtaksharam Charama Shlokam. Dvayam is two mantras. Sriman Narayanaya Om Namo Narayanaya. Okay, Ashtaksharam is Sriman Narayana Sharanau Sharanam Prapatye. Sriman Narayana Charanau, his Charanam, Sharanau Prapatye. Then third one is Charama Shlokam. Charama Shlokam is Aham Tva Sarva Papebhyo, Sarva Dharman Parityaje. Now, Dharman Parityaje means you are not leaving any dharma. Everything you are leaving it to me. Okay, you don't have anything. You don't think you are not a Vyaj, you are just a Vyajam. But I am doing it. It is me who is doing it. So, Sarva Dharman Parityaje, Mam Ekam Charanam Rajam Tva Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishyami. Ma Shuchaha, don't worry. Now, this three mantras, so that is Rahasya Trayasar. Chitta, Chitta, and everything is different. Everything is beautiful. Everything is existing. It is not Maya. Now, instead of philosophy, I'm explaining what I practice. So, this is, basically, I do connect it with the philosophy. I understand, but this is everyday practice that we do. Without Aradhana, without Naivedyam, without offering to Perumal, Tayar, you cannot eat. That is not prasadam. So anything and everything. So that is Nitya Karma Anushtana. That is Anushtana. Without offering, that everybody does. Everybody means those who are in this. Bhakti Yogam Prapati, this is. Now, even if you are not able to do, he lived for 125 years. So, even if you are not able to do Manasika Aradhana, that is also possible. That is also done. As the person ages, so they do the Manasika Aradhana. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Mataji. Very well. Very, very well. Right.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, what I have understood, if somebody is following Prapatti, that is through the spiritual master in Sri Sampradaya, then his or her going to the spiritual world is guaranteed.
100% guaranteed.
100% guaranteed.
Guaranteed. That is, even if you do okay, so if you have done some papam, that is your money, the way you have earned that money, that is not the right way. That is one of the papam. Now, what is the prayashitam? You cannot do any prayashitam, but you have done prapatti already. That will affect the acharya. So, what they do, the nigraha will happen. Narayana is going to not allow you to do that. But if you have done it already, then what he will do, instead of a big problem, crisis, a small crisis, some klesha will happen. That some klesha could be your own money is being stolen. So you will be, that nigraha will happen. That is, Krishna is not going to, he will punish 100%, and he will not like you because you have done the papam after prapatti. That knowingly if you do, then 100% He is going to punish. But that punishment will not be too much, will not be a grave, there will be but klesha. Mana klesha. Even from the manas, there will be a klesha. There will be a stress because you have done. Now, if you do it unknowingly, if you are not aware of it, none of us will do, knowing it, we will not do. But unaware, but you've realized, you have understood, oh my God, I did this. If you have the guts to go and tell that person, apologize with that person, and then tell Krishna, I think what I did was wrong. If we have that guts, that is prapati, that go and tell Acharya, they say. Go and tell Acharya. See, Christianity has got this, all this, how did it come? It is all from Sanatana Dharma. It is all in Vedas. You go, and not that from Sunday I have already, surrendered and Monday onwards I can do anything. No, we cannot do all that. But that, there is a principle like that. You cannot. Ahara niyamam and nitya karma anushtanam. These are two things which is very, very important. We can see all these three gunas, like morning I have sattva guna, afternoon it is rajas and tamasic in the evening. But how do I balance all these three? That is Sharanagati. I need to balance. I have to bring up sattva guna on the top. Rajas is important because we need to work. We need to do a lot of work. So that is also. So by rajas and tamas, we may do some papam. Knowingly, unknowingly, we keep doing it. But we have to explain. We have to tell our Acharya. Manasa, not necessarily that you are not able to go to Acharya every day. But whenever I go, I do tell. I think I did this wrong.
Thank you so much, Premaji. Yeah, go ahead, continue.
In temples, in Vrindavan, in the Ranganath temple, in the main altar, Ranganatha is there, Godamba is there. Godamba is Mahalakshmi only, and Garuda is there. And why Garuda? Garuda normal remains outside the temple.
Yeah, Nitya Surya. Garudan is Nitya Surya. He was the one who brought. In fact, if you remember, Sri Rangam is Rama's. Vibhishana brought Rama's from the ancestral. They were worshipping, right? So Ranganatha, he said, if somebody keeps it down, then I will not move from there. That's how Vibhishana went for Nitya Karma Anushtanam. Then he kept, and then he did not move because Kaveri is nice. So Sri Rangam Perumal, they stayed. Now Garudan, because he brought, and big Garudan, every temple Garudan will be there. Every temple. Garuda is Nitya Mukta. I mean Nitya Surya, no? So one of the Nitya Surya is Garuda. The Garudan and Anjaneya, Hanuman, we call it as Tiruvadi. Tiruvadi is his pada, his feet. So that's how we came. Okay. Swami Narayan Shri Sampradaya. Okay. Swami Narayan temples are from Shri Sampradaya. Actually, see, we follow Mahalakshmi because Mahalakshmi is the Preraka. Without Mahalakshmi, because she is in Vakshasthala of Perumal, we follow it. Yeah, we call. But you know what? The Swami Narayan temple, basically like Prahlada, New Jersey is a big temple. We had the conference and all there. Like Prahlada, Swami Narayan, there was a small devotee who had a miraculous power of getting Krishna on board and all. So that's a very, very different one. But it is, yes, it is all like you will see Narasimha, you will see Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana. But it is Swami Narayana like Prahlada. I've seen all of their temples, but I don't know how they practice and what they do. I'm not very sure. We have been there. Yes, Prabhuji, Chandrakant Prabhuji, you were saying something.
Yeah, wonderful presentation, Premaji. Wonderful. So much we learned today. I couldn't have done these things, I have just one question, last question.
Please.
The Alvaras, whatever they wrote originally, was it in Tamil or in Sanskrit? Because Tamil is many ways similar to Sanskrit, but nonetheless, I'm asking you.
Everything is in Tamil. Tamil is the oldest language, and all Alvars wrote in Tamil.
Okay,
And
I
that
see.
Tamil is so beautiful. 4,000 verses only we could gather. There was like so much left, we could not, that could not be found. But 4,000 verses which are found by 12 Alvars, and so only one is lady, which is Bhuma Devi, Neela Devi, Andal. So Andal is from Srivilliputtur, and we are from Srivilliputtur.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We are very grateful to you, Premaji.
Thank you. I'm
On
so
behalf of all everyone, I'm thanking you very much.
yeah.
Hare
We are all
Krishna
very
Mataji
grateful.
Dhanwad.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for one
Mataji.
so
Thank you,
wonderful class.
Mataji, for the wonderful class.
Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mataji,
Hare Krishna.
I got the fortune to learn the Kulashekar Alva's Mukundamala Stotram. We are
Very good.
studying now, and
Very good.
we have studied the Sri Ratna Stotram
Oh,
by
Stotra Ratnam.
Yamunacharya. Stotra
Yamunacharya.
Ratnam.
Okay.
Yes.
Stotra Ratnam. That's a beauty. Beauty. This
Thank
one,
you, Mataji. Thank you so
So,
Pallavi.
much.
Thank you.
Please bless us that we make progress on the bhakti path.
My God. Oh,
So
my.
please,
Krishna is.
your blessing is very, very important to us.
My God. Krishna is there looking at us, all of us, and He is with us. He is with us. He is as an Antaryami in all of us. So He's, He has asked us to do it. Imagine, tomorrow is a big event here, Sudarshana Homam. And I was thinking after the Sudarshana Homam, I will be doing it in the evening. So when he called, I was feeling so guilty. I said, oh my God, how did I think it is tomorrow? Anyway, so thank you so much for
Tomorrow
this
also I have a very
opportunity.
important session and I need your blessings that I do well.
Sure, sure.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Sure. Okay. Thank you. I'm
Hari
leaving.
Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Okay, Sharad Prabhuji, you have last word, something to say?
Uh, Nothing much to say actually on about Sri Sampradaya. I have been listening to Dr. Raghavacharya, who is a sannyasi, and things are getting more clearer. Now, what Mataji was saying, the first Alvar, that is Peri Alvar, his daughter was Godamba. Daughter means the Periyalvar, his task was to grow tulasi plants and flower plants and collect them for Ranganatha. Now, suddenly he found one day a small child there, and that is what was Godamba. And what is said, her name is Andal, the only female Alvar in the Sri Sampradaya. Then later on, she got married, physically married to Lord Ranganatha, in which the other incarnations of Vishnu, they were Bharatis. They also accompanied. These are all great stories in the Sri Sampradaya and how it happened and all that. There are long stories are there. And as we learned, there is not much difference in what we follow in ISKCON.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So many, just a different version, but it's the basic principle is very similar to what we are following to.
Yes, they are almost similar. Certain minor differences are there. That's why they are said differently. But at different times, certain other devotees they have misinterpreted certain things. Like we heard the arguments or the discussion between Baladev Vidyabhushan and the Sri Sampradaya Acharyas in Jaipur, and then the Govinda Vasya was born. That happens, and they are all done by the Supreme Lord only. This was for a purpose. That's
Yeah.
people
Well, see,
differ.
that's how we got this Govinda Bhashyam Sutra, otherwise we couldn't have gotten it.
Yes, Govinda Vasya, this was dictated by Govinda Dev only.
Yeah.
And
So
remember, And remember, the Baladev Vidyabhushan was given only 3 months time for the Prasthanatrayi, that is the commentary on the Vedanta, Vedanta Sutra, and then the commentary on Bhagavad Gita and commentary on Upanishads. And everything was done in time, and that by hearing that only the opposite party they got defeated. How can somebody do it in this small amount of time? So that's all, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much for your patience. And Prabhuji, so we can conclude the class now. First of all, I'll let everyone know how widespread reading Sharad Prabhuji has. That's what I'm amazed. Look at he already knows so much about
Yes, Prabhuji,
the
very
Sampradaya,
true,
you know.
very true.
I mean, I'm really
Yes,
amazed.
Prabhuji.
His horizon is so wide, you know, about his readings. Thank you. So
प्रभु जी
let's take
जो भी जितने भी संप्रदाय हैं उनके लिए कह सकते हैं कि लाइक इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज बहुत सारी होती है,
yeah.
तो सब लोग अलग अलग एडमिशन लेते हैं और मगर स्टडी एक ही होती है, वैसे ही संप्रदाय अलग है जो 4, मगर जो स्टडी है वो सेम है.
देखो ना चारों संप्रदाय में डिफरेंस कोई थोड़ा बहुत है, but it's so
मगर
insignificant compared to the differences which we have in this Mayavad philosophy and others, you know.
तो मतलब इट मीन्स प्रभु जी वैष्णविज्म जो है वो बहुत ही बड़ी टर्म है, ब्रॉडर टर्म में है, हम लोग उसको ऐसे समझ सकते हैं.
Yes, you're right. Okay, who is doing Shiva prayer? Shida, are you there? Harsha? She's not there.
Yes, yes, I am there.
Okay, can you do
I will do
the Shiva prayer?
Yeah, sure. Hare Krishna. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Daini. Prahlad Daini. Hiranyakashipurvakshar. Hiranyakashipurvakshah. Shilatankanakalaye. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha, Parato Narsimha. Ito Narsimha, Parato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Bahi Narsimha, Ritaye Narsimha. Bahi Narsimha, Ritaye Narsimha. Narsimhadim Sharanam Prapade. Narsimhadim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakal Kamalvari Nakham Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hari Jaya Jagadish Hari Jaya Jagadish Hari Tawakal Kamalvari Nakham Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hari Jaya Jagadish Hari Jagadish Hari Jaya Narsimhadev, Jaya Narsimhadev, Simhadev, Jaya Narsimhadev. Jaya Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhudev, Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. एवं से भगवान देव की जय, भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरुदेव की जय, गौर नेता की जय, भगवान चारू ब्रेस की जय, सरद प्रभु की जय, संजीव प्रभु की जय, ऑल माता जी एंड ऑल प्रभु जी की जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। थैंक यू Chandra.
Thank you very much, Harsha. Thank you. So beautifully done. And thank you, everyone. Haribol.
All the best, Chandra, for tomorrow.
So we
have lesson 152, very interesting story of Avaduta's 24 gurus that we'll learn tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Thank
Yes,
you.
Prabhuji.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat
Hare
pranam to all
Krishna.
devotees, Prabhuji.
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna.
have a
Dandavat
wonderful
pranam, Prabhuji.
podcast today.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I need
All
Prabhuji,
your
the
all
best,
the
blessing.
best.
Prabhuji. All the best with you.
All the best.
Yes, Prabhuji, all the best.
Okay. Hare
There.
Krishna.
Haribol.
We'll be all
Prabhuji.
there in the session. Yeah.
Please. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
all
Prabhuji.
Mataji and Prabhuji.
Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Haribol.
Haribol.